Look at this new locomotive. It's very foreign, but kind of yet very neat at the same time. What's up, guys? This is Heis. Today we're playing Derail Valley. Got a new locomotive to take a look at, another mod showcase. This time it is the VR JK3, a fictional 080, and the mod authors say that it's designed for shunting and light hauling work. It's basically like the SO60, except with a lot more range. And of course an extra driver, although the drivers look a wee bit smaller, so maybe it's a little bit less top speed, but we're going to put it to the test today. JK3. Anyway, special thanks to Lilla and Cruiser, the authors of this mod. Lilla made the model and textured it, and Cruiser brought it into Derail Valley, another new steam locomotive. We've previously shown off the 060 that was very British. This, I have to wonder with the VR and then seeing, you know, certain attributes, makes me wonder if this is a kind of Australian almost locomotive design, because we're getting some cues of the Brits, right, with the giant brass obnoxious steam dome cover, but then you've got a very American looking dynamo and everything. It's quite interesting looking, and I gotta say the model looks pretty nice. I haven't really looked at it other than just getting it in and spawned. I had a couple issues with it myself, trying to get it to work originally, but I was rushed for time, and I think there was a version mismatch in my mods, so always make sure you update your stuff. But now that I'm back from Pennsylvania, spoilers, I got to see the 2102, and yes, it was awesome. Now that I'm back from that, we're going to take a look at this locomotive, and I'm going to start by getting it kind of fired up here. Oh, wow. Okay. Fun backhead. We do have a modeled firebox, which is nice. Cool. Let's see. Grab my scoop. Coal goes in the hole, and we're properly Aussie shoveling. Although this is right-hand drive, so I guess we can shovel from this side. And I have no idea if VR is implying Victorian railways or not. I haven't chatted with any of the folks about it, though, but I do suspect that by the fact that Physicist is rather chuffed about the inclusion of this model, I wouldn't be so surprised if it was vaguely a play on something Australian and Victorian at that. But I gotta say, it's a nice looking 080. I mean, the clock face, clock dart, smoke box always gets me thrown off. But the electric box headlight with the dynamo is kind of fun, and it does have that kind of American and British mix. So it does make me think Australian, although the extra lights down here almost screams Polish. So, oh goodness, somebody went through some detail on getting the those lamps set up properly. You can see the wick, and you can see the wick adjuster, and then all of the little airflow and all that. That's quite nicely done, actually. Now, props to Lilla. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Oh god, and you can see some of the pipe arrangement for shenanigans on the inside. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of pipe work on this thing. Okay. You know, these are things we like to see. Well, we're getting some steam going here. It's a Walschaerts gear engine. That's kind of neat. With the crazy kind of canted slide valves, which is fun. I'm not familiar exactly with what the this top check almost looking thing is, because it's got lube lines that run in from somewhere. Is it mechanically lubricated? I don't know. Not that models need to have perfect piping or anything. Cough. Ice. Stop being mean. That's neat. Oh, there's your blowdown on a lever from the outside to the middle. That makes sense. Is that like a light? Running gear light? That's cool. Yeah, we need to find all of our flip cups here and start oiling around as we look at this thing. So there's one there. On the valve crosshead. Oh, it's got a weird valve crosshead. That's pretty cool. So, like, here's your valve, packing gland, and everything. And you can see they've modeled the little cover for where you'd put some oil in as well. That's fun. You've got the valve rod coming out. And then the thing actually rides across that. This whole shaft moves in and out, and it's got a rear support up here, which is partially what we're oiling. I don't know if that's properly called a valve crosshead on this style engine. Oh god, and the radius rod gets this big goofy tuning fork appearance to match that. That's fun. And then you've got your regular crosshead one. And then is it the big end of the main rod? Yeah, okay. So basically what we expect, and it's got, I've seen some other engines have this where they've got spacers in their split brasses like that. Cool. Well, I'm loving the detail I'm seeing in this. And I've been appreciating 3D models more and more. Oh god, this has got more cups than that. Oh, I didn't realize that was customizable. Anyway, those of you who are on my Steam's friends list will note that I've been spending a lot of time playing Blender for the last couple months, which no idea what that could mean. Oh, okay, so we've got two oilers, one for the front of the crosshead, one for the rear of the crosshead. I didn't know that in CCL it was possible to change the amount of oiling locations. That's cool, so there's 4 on this side. I wonder if that means there's 2 on the other side or if it's 4 per side. I didn't realize that was going to be customizable. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Interesting. I've also been ruminating on this quite a bit as of late. Because depending on the locomotive, it could be a lot to oil or not a lot to oil. And that's an interesting experience to try and replicate. But that's all fun and good. Those are all lubed up. It's got these fun supports for the running boards. It's neat. The Pope has been chosen. And the smoke's white. You probably need more coal in the box. Yep. Let's see. Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Get all that loaded up nice. Where's your gauge? Pyrometry! Da! That's quite fun. I can only assume that that's pressure. It's past the red line. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Does this have 2 injectors? Yo. Cool. Cool. Oh, and those are your cylinder cocks. Okay, on that linkage. Hey, so absolutely none spoilers, 0 spoilers. Apologies in advance on this video, guys. Recorded the whole thing, and the audio was being stupid because my device is being stupid after a trip. So now you've got game audio, but you won't for the rest of the video. But I am going to dub the couple key things that I actually referenced, and the music's going to be the rest. Apologies on this in advance, but, you know, use your imagination. There's something about the chord change this whistle does. That makes me think of Led Zeppelin's In the Light. And that has nothing to do with anything of any import, but it's neat. Anyway, okay, so I guess we're gonna have to start going through the controls on this thing. Okay, so looking through the fireman side, we've got the blower right here. Which... Huh? Is that the blower? Looks like it's tagged blower. Huh. I have never seen that kind of arrangement before. Apparently it works, the safety's going. It's about 14 bars what we're looking at. interesting. Anyway, that's neat. I would love to see a prototype for that kind of rotary linkage. I don't doubt that somebody tried it, because steam dome, wabam, shoot about the stack. I mean, that would work. I've just never seen it. I'm sure that's a thing, but anyway. So we got our blower, which, you know, is pissing things off. Look at the washout plugs. They've even got the lathe centers in them. That's nice. Blowdowns out front. We saw that. We've got just the injector, you know, one on each side, just as they sit. Two side glasses that look like they're darn near full anyways as it sits. That's cool. There's our coal dump. There's our damper. I guess we can shut that all back so that maybe we shut it up. There's the dynamo. It's nice to have starting valves that, I don't know, come from a turret into the cab, like sensible humans, and a compressor right there. Oh! How about that? Custom sounds that actually sound like a compressor. That's neat as hell. I appreciate that sound design. I see you. Super fun. So we've got our train brake there. Got a screw reverse here. Oh god, is it an S3 style? Oh, it would be an S3 kind of style independent, but yeah. Not exactly, but anyway. That should be off, I think. I don't know which direction that goes. There's the cutout. There we go. Okay, that's dumped. And that's charged. Oh, man. We're learning today how all these things go. What language are these gauges in? I guess we'll find out. Not the language, but what the gauges mean. That must be sand. Yeah, okay. Go stick. Oh, and it's got a fun backhead rotary deal, like a little industrial locomotive. That's pretty cool. I gotta say, this model is a good bit of fun. It looks like a lot of care went into it. And I'm excited to get it out on the road. And we've got some boys. Some splody boys. We gotta deliver methane to the harbor. Alright. We've got it. We're knuckled in. Theoretically, it's charged. We gotta go to the E8 inbound. Let's see if we make it. We've yet to make it for one of these mod showcases. I wonder why. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's gonna be this one. Kick that off. And let's start Led Zeppelin's In the Light. And if you feel like you can't go on. Oh, we haven't turned the lubricator on. Is that... Where is the lubricator on this? Oh, it's probably this. It's probably the thing that says lubricator. Oh, there we go. That. Kind of a mechanical lubricator of some variety. It's hard to tell if it's filling it up at all. Should be alright. Mouse tracking is less reliable for that control, but things are weird. Oh, and this is probably got a break. Can kick that off. And we've got windows that drop down here. That's cool. And our coal door's open. How fun. Get some fresh air. And it's an 080, so I would not be surprised if it's just kind of glued to the rail. But I'd also surprise if you drive it like an idiot that it would not be glued to the rail. There it is. What a pretty model. Fictional, albeit, but quite fun. Alright, that's probably enough cylinder cocks and sanders. Does this have a bell? Oh god, the mechanical runs to there? Oh, that is the silliest mechanical lubricator setup I think I've ever seen in my entire existence. But I'm here for it. Oh wow, it's not thrilled with the fire that I've given it, huh? Well, I guess we haven't brought the damper back up, so that would incur that anyway. Alright. I should probably close these things. Close the cab doors before you die. There we go. Fire temp's all the way up. Steam's on the rise. Got it wide open. Bring it further into gear. I love that dumb. Why would you do that? It's very fun. It's very comedical, but I don't think you'd see it that way personally, actually. But that's fine. It is your fictitious locomotive. And it's quite fun, and it's quite well modeled, honestly. Alright, hopefully nothing's in our way. There we go. Just a little guy. Doing what he can. Little 080. It sure is fun, isn't it? I wonder what speed it can get up to. They've given some data on the locomotive on the page for it on Nexus Mods. Of course, link down in the description if you want to download this. It's classified as the S080-400, built between 1897 and 1912. Contains 9,000 liters of water and 3,000 kilograms of coal. And the safe Vmax is 70 kilometers an hour. Oh, is this true? Is this the first, like, actual steam engine that I can relate to in this game? Is there no speedo? Praise be. I don't think there's a speedo in this. It's like the one thing that's always gotten me with Derail Valley. It's like, these podunk little whatevers have speedometers. This one, we got main res, we've got brake pipe and brake cylinder. We have fire temp, and we have boiler pressure. We do not have a speedo. Alright, well, we're running the one gun. Hopefully that'll be enough. We'll see if we need more than that. We are hauling a good sized train here. 714 tons. The pole on the other side of this bridge is going to be the brutal thing. So we kind of want pressure for that, and the water will slosh back, so I'm going to kick this off. And we're just going to hike her up as close to mid-gear as we can get. Just keep the fire nice and pissed off. This is a fun little engine. Okay, not lined the right way. I don't know if we're gonna make it up the hill over there or not. And say Vmax is 70, and we're definitely not doing 70. We're definitely pushing this thing as hard as it'll go. We will be shortly, at least. I'm gonna kick it further forward to mid-gear. What's that? Oh, that's the brake cutout. Where's the headlight switch? Oh, I guess they're all over here. Quite a lot of things. Gear light, headlights. There we go. Look at all the lights we've got. That's fun. Alright, buddy. We've got more boiler pressure in it, at least. And it doesn't seem lethargic to slam the door open and shut with this thing. That's well done on the implementation. Because that's always the thing that annoys me about the stock engines. Alright, we're going to get the sand rolling now. Hopefully we don't need to spawn in a second one. We know what happens when I'm trusted with 2 steam engines at once, and if you don't, you didn't watch the Y14 mod spotlight, or you didn't watch the last live stream. So most of my Derail Valley videos have been more on the live side of things these days. Alright, we're now wide open in the corner. Oh yeah, 714 tons was ambitious for this hill. But you can watch the pressure gauge climb. Oh boy. She's trying. I wonder if it'll just keep working it. If it keeps having sand. It's bogged down this far, but... No, it's speeding up. It's got really little drivers, so we got down to the point where both drivers were like, you know, both pistons were barely contributing. No, we can't do that. We can't flood it. I do want to give it a little water, though. Just to kind of keep the pressure trimmed. That's dropping a little, so we'll bring that back down just a skosh. Keep the box just absolutely pissed. Oh, what a brilliant little thing. Are we all on the grade? We're all on the grade. I don't know if it gets steeper, though. I swear to God, if this thing just pulls this, little drivers for the win. Wide open, in the corner. Okay, that's we are losing that. Now I'm gonna shut that back. Let the pressure come up. And whoever fired that, garbage fire. How dare they? The water is nice and low, which means we're going to be generating steam as fast as we can, which is kind of ideal right now. It won't be ideal when we level off. Oh boy. Let's keep the water in the sight glass, can we? We're right on the edge of what this thing can do. It's the SO60, but with more range, right? So we just got to keep feeding it coal. Keep some water going in it. Maybe more than that. We'll trade some speed for some safety right now. If I do that, can I work a little bit more expansively? Apparently. Either that or enough of the train's on the new grade. Okay, let's drown this thing now. Just trying to keep the momentum up and trying to keep the chuffs sounding about the same. I don't want to double gun this thing because it's going to kill it. But we need water in the glass too. Come on. Come on. We're double gunning it. There we go. Water in the glass. The speed's still up. We're still doing all right. Come on. Every time, I'm gonna have to put a clip of that song in here. And it's mandatory homework for all of you younger folk who have not listened to Led Zeppelin to go listen to that song. It's weird as hell, but it's really cool. Okay, the pressure's dropping. We're in the glass though, so I'm gonna stop draining that. We're gonna dial this back, just trim. We're gonna bring the reverse back. We're gonna kick the sand off. What a brilliant little thing! Hell yeah! What are these? Oh, that's conduit, flexible conduit for the gauge lights. That's neat. Yeah, we've got those on our little engines. Oh, come on, you beautiful little thing. It's gonna do it. What a glorious, fun little engine. It lets you get right onto the brink because the drivers are so small. It lets you get right down there. But it'll keep hauling it. That's cool. All right, well, we're leveling off here, so we've made it up the one grade we had to make. All right, we'll trim that back. That's all the way trimmed back. It's good. Let's start getting some speed into this thing. Speed and power. Beans. 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 Beans? Beans. Anyway. Tonight's ADHD brought to you in part by Beans. What a rad model. It features a novel kind of lubricator that is a weird mechanical that I don't know what it's based on or if it's just totally freelanced. It's got a ton of extra lights. It's got the 4 lubrication points per side, which is new. It's wall shirts gear. Is it animated wall shirts? Yes? It just might not have a ton of travel. That's gear in the corner all the way down, and it is below the pivot point. We bring it up to center-ish. Yeah, it just doesn't have a whole ton of throw. Yeah, and the choo-choo doesn't like that, but it did put it above, so... Okay, so it is animated. Props. That's cool. And now we're going to see just how speedy we can make it. Give it the beans. Give it the beans. The beans! Love watching the mechanicals just do the dance. What's that up there? Oh, that's the tumbling shaft. Drop link down to the radius rod. Crazy looking radius rod. It's so much fun to watch Wall Shirts Gears engines like this, and then with the goofiest mechanical lubricator God ever did see, watching the extra little eccentric that has, just it's a fun model to watch. It's got all the bits. It's cool. Oh God, does it have 2 different brake shoes just on the number 4? Huh? I mean, the wheels are very close together. But yeah, that's weird. It's got singular dual-classed brake shoes just on the number 4. Oh, look at you. Oh, you perverted, grotesque human. You modeled the suspension on the inside of the frame and the frame bolts and the driver boxes? That's pretty damn cool. Some bits on, I mean, the driver boxes are not super detailed, but they don't need to be. I'm just shocked to see as much as there is there. What is this rod that runs down the middle? Oh, is that... Oh, that's the damper, isn't it? Or no, is that the brake cylinder that's in the middle, then comes back to that... Oh, that's totally the brake cylinder. Oh, that is hilarious. This middle rod here that does the hoop up and then the hoop to the right. That's the brake cylinder linkage. Well, that's quite fun. Neat. And then the main res is tucked in the frame there. Brings it over here. And then these other two bits of linkage. Oh, those are also... Those are the brake shoes. Huh. I'm gonna have to stare at that arrangement some more. That's fun food for thought. I'm like, does that mechanically work? It probably does. But my brain goes, huh. Oh, well, that's... Oh, there's water in there. It's fine. Should probably be giving it more. Oh god, we're like murdering this thing on steam. So let's bring it back to mid-gear. Let it go. That'll be fine. So if we've got the pivot up top and then the brake lever, so we want pushing on that to be a thing. So when you push on the brake cylinder, it rotates that shaft counterclockwise. It presses that brake shoe on the wheel. Counterclockwise on those lower shafts. No, yeah, it does mechanically work. That's neat. I've never seen brakes done like that on a steam engine, but that works. That's fun. Very well done. There's some serious fun mechanical details that are been put in here that don't really need to be either. Oh god, like all of the pipe work there. That's kind of fun. Would it not be just I guess it's a fabbed up saddle. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird and cool. I don't know if there's a loose prototype for this engine or not, but it feels extremely plausible, and the detail that's been gone into is quite nice. So serious props to Lila for modeling this, Cruiser for implementing it. It's a good bit of fun. Is that a brake cylinder cut out right there? And then it's got one of the linear compound pumps that was common in stuff in Europe. That's fun. God, I keep hearing the injector running, and that's what makes me think it's the safety going, but it's definitely not. All right, we could use some steams, so stop doing anything there. Fire's pegged on hot. We're just using it. Bring her back to as centered up as we can. Yeah, I mean, she's not a quick engine, that's for sure. But I mean, the drivers are itty bitty. They don't seem to specify the size of the drivers, but they're small. Just a wee little thing. So it's not great for these cross-country hauls in terms of speed, but in terms of not letting you down when you're on the hill and you need to make the pull. I mean, shoot, that was almost a 2% grade, and this was, how many tons? 700 tons, right? Yeah, 714 tons. 714 tons up a 2% grade. If we pull up our vehicle catalog, they said it's almost equivalent to the SO60, right? The SO60 is good on a 2% grade, allegedly for 400 tons. And this did nearly twice that, with no issue. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think mods show up in this catalog, but... Oh, no, they do! And they've rated it 450, so maybe we would have stalled had the hill been longer. This is 1.8 for a brief bit. Or maybe I'm just that good. That's fun. I didn't realize mods popped up in there. God, that's got to be a lot of work. I know. I chatted with Greg Tame a little bit. He's been updating some of his stuff for Custom Car Loader. And it's like, oh man, this is so much work. Where the hell are we on the map? Coming up to the switch. Great. Make sure that's all lined up. Line to the right. Line to the right. Line to the left. One switch this time. There's the train. Look, it's a train. It is a wee little thing. The big tank cars are just dwarfing it. It's kind of comedic. Hi, buddy. It's a good dude. Definitely think it's based on its speed. It's almost a shirt. Oh, that's right. That's a thing. It's fine. It's almost assuredly better for shunting jobs than for over-the-road jobs, but because we can really crack it open on the downhill here and see what we can get out of it. Not that we have a speedo to look and see. Is there something on that? It's fun. It's like there's something on the inside of that coal door. Some Easter egg of a variety that I don't understand. Well, I feel like we're boogieing. Are we doing 40? The running gear sounds like it's doing like 100. But we might only be doing like 50. I'm gonna keep the hammer down. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe I'll pay the price. Maybe. Yeah, see, the running gear sounds like it's doing 1 billion, but little drivered engine, we're probably doing 50 through there. Still got it. That's fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It'll be fine. Right? It's the whole point of these mod showcases, right? You showcase everything about the mod. Including how it blows up, right? 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 That was a tunnel. That wasn't a blow up. Wouldn't it be really funny if it just went kaboom on command? Not afraid to get wet. It's gonna jump scare me now. We still have coal. We've got a hot enough fire. Come on. Come on. If we make it to the harbor, I could be very disappointed. And I also wonder what safe Vmax is, because that's definitely not the top speed of the engine. Maybe it like... Oh. Maybe it blows up. Oh, they made their own custom blow-up dealio, too. Like, look at that, the failure, how it ruptured in the middle. That's neat and different. That's a ton of work. And neat and different. Oh, and there's the boys. Howdy, boys. We missed ya. Get me out of this place. Just so I have better fly cam. See? It's fine. It's fine. There was a train. Now there's only boom. And slowly they shall explode into the distance. Oh, that might have ended the chain of disaster right there, actually. Well, I think that's all she wrote. Anyways, huge thanks again to Lola and Cruiser for making this mod. Twiz with Custom Car Loader's final edition here. Very excited to see more custom cars coming in, more locomotives. It's a lot of fun. Look forward to more content coming up here in the future. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Catch y'all next time.